Hello, everyone, and welcome to How to Bet, our How to Bet podcast. Go to HowToBet.com. I'm Daryl Fine, along with Sean the Genius Miller. I am in the States. He is in Manchester. Yeah, he's doing that soccer thing in Manchester. He just sat through a fire drill. Hey, gamer. We're gamers here.
Emergency.
On that.
Emergency something. We have an emergency.
He sat through it, third floor. He could have jumped. So, but yes, we are gamers here on How to Bet, on our How to Bet podcast. And remember, we appreciate you listening and watching you on YouTube. Go to the like button, hit that like button, subscribe, man, subscribe, and then of course the notification bell. Do it all for us. Go down, leave comments. We love comments, good or bad. Ask for merchandise. We're sending out merch. Lane Lamoreno, we appreciate you following us. We're going to send you out merchandise. We send out Silver Crush 5, Jay Heath, Sam Wilson, among others. So we do appreciate you guys. We really do. And then go down further to the description box. Hit those links, and then you'll follow the at HowToBet.com. You'll follow the previews, Sean the Genius Miller's previews in the NFL, which include updated injury reports, COVID, line changes, lines, the odds. They're always changing, and of course, exclusive offers from various different sports books. So get there early and often for that. And our Thursday night game. As we go to our primetime bets of Week 13, I am happy to say there were 5 of them last week, and I swept. Sean went 4 for 5, which is incredible. I went 5 for 5, so that is we both had great weeks. Hopefully you were on board. Hopefully you listened to us and won some cash in that. So back to 3 primetime games. Our Thursday night game, Dallas at New Orleans. Dallas -6 as we do this show. But remember, go to howtobet.com and make sure you're up to date on the odds. As of right now, -6 for Dallas at New Orleans. Sean, who do you like in this one? Taysom Hill, by the way, looks like he could come back for New Orleans.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, New Orleans, this is the second week in a row where they've had to play on Thursday night against a team, pretty good playoff team trying to come off a tough loss. So I just think it's a tough spot for New Orleans. I like the Cowboys here. They scored points, but didn't get the win against the Raiders. I don't know if they're any good or not. I still can't figure out if the Cowboys are any good or not. I think they're all right. I mean, obviously, once again, in the NFC, if they're 11-6 or 12-5, I mean, they still have a chance to win.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go. I think it's just a tough spot for the Saints. And, just talked about it in the story for the Thursday night game. It's tough. I mean, when you go and you look at some of the injuries that both of these teams have, I think the Cowboys players are starting to come back into the fold. They're going to get some receivers back and everything. And the Saints are just been crushed by injuries. So, Kamara plays, I think it might be maybe a little bit higher scoring game, but I like the Cowboys here.
Yeah, Cowboys won't have their head coach Mike McCarthy on the sidelines. He is out with COVID. It does look like Taysom Hill will start at quarterback. It's not official yet, and it does look like Kamara will be back. He's trending upward as far as that goes, but I am with you either way. I'm going to take Dallas -6 in this one. New Orleans, there's just a lot missing there this season. Quarterback play, even with Hill, I'm not a big believer. So I think quarterback play is a huge situation there. So we both like Dallas -6 there. And here's a case, I know Washington has won 3 in a row. The Eagles were on a run. Dallas is not losing the NFC East because the other teams aren't winning out. So Dallas is not going to lose the NFC East, but still you have a ton to play for. New Orleans, as bad as they're playing, as bad as their record is, and of course a lot of health problems, they could get on a roll. As we said earlier, pretty much any NFC team, almost any NFC team, still mathematically alive.
Yeah, I think too. They were 5-2. I mean, and they just beat the Saints, and they lost Winston and then Kamara, and they just been crushed by injuries. But and the Cowboys here, I think, at some point, if they get this, I think at some point they have to decide whether they're going to be healthy going into the playoffs, And maybe rest because they're not going to be the bye. They're not getting the bye. They're not going to be the top seed. You probably not. I mean, at this point, I mean, I can't imagine the Cardinals are going to lose 3 more games. Who knows? But
Don't think
they're not
so,
going to
but
get the
who knows?
bye. Yeah, they're probably not going to get the bye, which means but they're going to get a home game. So they have to decide. I think, hey, listen, we just gotta get healthy. I think if they get everybody healthy at this point, it seems like these guys are coming back. So it's tough. I mean, you have to watch to see if they're holding out these players for one more week because, if they hold them out of this game and can get either way, win or a loss, now you got 10 days before they play again. Then now you're healthy for the stretch. So you have to check on the site and make sure. And the prop bets this week are tough. It's hard for me to see I know what the odds are. I just can't see like the lines. I like the Cowboys race to 30 in this game. I just think they're going to put up a lot of points.
So that is our Thursday night game. We both like Dallas -6 at New Orleans. Reminder, you are listening and watching us on our How to Bet podcast. Go to howtobet.com.